Now we're going to have a class.
Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Go Gopijanavalabha Girivaradhari Gopijanavalabha Girivaradhari Yashodanandana Braja Janaranjana Yashodanandana Braja Janaranjana Jamuna Tira Vanachari Jamuna Tira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopijanavalabha Girivaradhari Jaya Gopijanavalabha Girivaradhari Yashodanandana Braja Janaranjana Yashodanandana Braja Janaranjana Yashodanandana Braja Janaranjana Yashodanandana Braja Janaranjana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhaktivedanta. Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhaktivedanta. Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhaktivedanta. Jaya Gauranitai, 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 Jaya Gauranitai. Jaya Vaishnav Thakur, Vaishnav Thakur, Vaishnav Thakur, Jaya Vaishnav Thakur. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Prabhupada. Shri Shri Madhavai Charanarinda Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Nitya Lila Pravishtam Vishnupad Paramhamsa Parivrajakacharya Ashtotar Shata Shri Srimad Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Ananta Kori Vaishnava Vrinda ki jai. Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur ki jai. Prem se kaho Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda ki jai. Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopa Gopinath Shamakund Radha Kund Giriraj Govardhan ki jai. Shri Vrindavan Dham ki jai. Navadip Mayapur Dham ki jai. Purushottam Kshetra Jagannath Puri Dham ki jai. Ganga Mai Yamuna Mai ki jai. Bhakti Devi Tulsi Maharani ki jai. Samavada Gaur Bhakta Vrinda ki jai. Nitai Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Gaur. All glories to assembled devotees, Hare Krishna. All glories to assembled devotees, Hare Krishna. All glories to assembled devotees, Hare Krishna. All glories to Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Hare Krishna. So, today is an auspicious day, the disappearance day of Sri Vrindavan Das Thakur. And we're going to be speaking on Chaitanya Charitamrita, Adi Leela, chapter 8, text 41. Narayani Chaitanyera Uchishta Bhajana Narayani Chaitanyera Uchishta Bhajana Tanra Garbe Janmila Shri Dasa Vrindavana Tanra Garbe Janmila Shri Dasa Vrindavan Uchishta Bhajan Uchishta Bhajan Narayani Chaitanyera of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Uchishta Bhajana, eater of the remnants of food. Tanra, of her. Garbe, in the womb. Janmila, took birth. Shri Dasa Vrindavana, Shri Vrindavan Das Thakur. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace, Abhay Charan Aravinda Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. In text 43 of the Gaura Ganadesha Dipika, a book written by translation. Narayani eternally eats the remnants of food of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur was born of her womb. In text 43 of the Gaura Ganadesha Dipika, a book written by Kavi Karnapura that describes all the associates of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and who they previously were, there is the following statement regarding Narayani. Ambikaya Swasa Yasin Namna Shri Kilimbika Krishno Chishta Prabhunjana Seyam Narayani Mata. When Lord Krishna was a child, he was nursed by a woman named Ambika who had a younger sister named Kilimbika. During the time of Lord Chaitanya's incarnation, the Kilimbika used to eat the remnants of food left by Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. That Kilimbika was Narayani, who was a niece of Sri Vas Thakur's. Later on, when she grew up and married, Sri Vrindavan Das Thakur was born from her womb. A devotee of Lord Sri Krishna is celebrated in terms of devotional service rendered to the Lord. Thus we know Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur as the son of Narayani. Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur notes in this connection that there is no reference to his paternal ancestry because there is no need to understand it. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurun Militam Jena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Jena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatam Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Param Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Shri Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Mukam karoti vachalam pangam langayate girim Yat kripatamaham vande Shri Gurun dinatarinam Paramananda madhavam Shri Chaitanya Ishwaram. So today is the disappearance of Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur, and we are talking about Vrindavan Das Thakur. Vrindavan Das Thakur is born. His parents were Narayani, who was Srivas Thakur's niece. Srivas Thakur's elder brother. Anyway, name slipped out just now. But he passed away when Narayani was very, very small. And both the parents of Narayani and Srivas Thakur started taking care of Narayani. And it's very special that Narayani, from a very young age, saw all the beautiful pastimes of Lord Chaitanya in the house of Srivas Thakur. She was present for all those kirtan, the intimate kirtan pastimes that Mahaprabhu had in the house of Srivas Thakur. She was part of all those pastimes. She saw it with her own eyes, and she was very dear to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. She used to be like she was the only one who was allowed to take the remnants from Mahaprabhu's plate. Any remnants remaining from Mahaprabhu's used to be given to Narayani. And therefore, we see in this verse that by eating Mahaprabhu's remnants, the result was Vrindavan Das Thakur, such a pure devotee of Krishna. So, Narayani also was very, very dear to Krishna, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, because when one day Mahaprabhu went to the Ganges to take bath in the Ganges, and when he was there, some Pandit came and started challenging him. And this was after Mahaprabhu had already gone to Prayag, met his guru, and then there was transformation happening. Instead of being a, Pandit showing knowledge and challenging devotees, he was more. He became more sober and took Krishna consciousness, and even though he's the Lord, this is when he took up the chanting of the holy names. And at that time, to prove that he's the Supreme Personality of Godhead, he was challenged that, what do you know and what's your knowledge, and you're all day doing Krishna, 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 and what is all these things, you know? You should talk Shastra. Let's debate on Shastras. So they used to provoke him. But so one day, Mahaprabhu it really bothered him that I'm Krishna himself, and it's time for me to reveal myself. And at that time, Srivas Thakur was performing puja to his shaligram. He had a Nashinga shaligram, and he was performing puja. And of course, Lord Chaitanya is the same Lord who is seated in the heart as Paramatma. So he knew that he was performing this puja, and so he rushed to Srivas Thakur's house, and he started shouting while he was going. He started shouting that, I am the one who you're worshipping, I am the one. And he took the deities off the altar, and he sat on the altar. Mahaprabhu sat on the altar, and he started saying, tell me what benedictions, ask me for benedictions. I am the same Lord that you're worshipping. You know? And like that, Mahaprabhu, he was angry at first, but by seeing the devotees, he became more magnanimous that he wanted to give out mercy. And there, Narayani, a 4-year-old, just a small girl, 4-year-old, was noticing all these things. And Mahaprabhu looked at her and said, and just told her, Narayani, stand up and chant Hare Krishna and dance. And Narayani immediately stood up and started chanting the holy names of Krishna and started dancing. All the ecstatic symptoms appeared in Narayani. So Narayani, like this, got so much mercy from Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and by having his remnants, thus was born Vrindavan Das Thakur. There's not much description about his father, but I tried to do some research from other lectures, like how we do, and I heard that his name was Vaikuntanath Vipra. Vrindavan Das Thakur's father's name was Vaikunt Kumar Vipra, and he was from Kumarhata, which is now present in Bangladesh, in Sylhet, and he was not very devotional person. So therefore, some Vaishnavacharyas comment that because he was not connected to Krishna, Vrindavan Das Thakur didn't want anything to do with him. But at the same time, before Vrindavan Das Thakur was born, his father had already passed away. He died. Vrindavan Das Thakur's father passed away before he was born. But he didn't want to mention about his father. First of all, maybe because he never saw him, but also that's why I heard in today's class, Vaishnava Maharaj gave in Vrindavan. So this is about his parents, but his main mercy he got was he was actually born in Mamagachi. Mamagachi is in Navadvip. It's in Modrumadvip. It is when Narayani became a widow, she was in a very poverty-stricken condition, and by this time Srivas Thakur had already left Navadvip. He left Mayapur because Mahaprabhu had just taken sannyas, and he could not tolerate Mahaprabhu being away, so he moved to Kumarhata. But Narayani did not. she remained there because of her attachment to Mahaprabhu. But because of her poverty-stricken condition, she took shelter at the house of Vasudev Datta. Vasudev Datta, as we know, is a very, very illustrious, very amazing devotee. Compassion. We learn how to be compassionate to the living entities from Vasudev Datta. That's a whole nother story, but so at the house of Vasudev Datta, that's where Vrindavan Das Thakur was born. That's in Mamagachi, which is in Modruma Dweep. So over there, when Lord Nityananda was, after Mahaprabhu's sannyas, when he went to visit Mahaprabhu in Jagannath Puri, he thought he wanted to stay with Mahaprabhu, but at that time, Mahaprabhu sent him back, that you go back to Bengal and preach. You don't need to stay here, you don't need to travel with me, just preach the Sankirtan movement in Bengal. So Mahaprabhu, so Nityananda Prabhu went back to Navadvip and Bengal. He went to preach there. And while he was there, he was preaching, and he visited Vasudev Datta, and he saw Vrindavan Das Thakur was born, and by this time Narayani also died. She left her body. So Vrindavan Das Thakur was there, just an 8-year-old child. But he became the most confidential associate of Nityananda Prabhu. He became very close servant of Nityananda Prabhu, disciple of Lord Nityananda Prabhu, foremost disciple of Lord Nityananda Prabhu. And he got lots of mercy. When he was traveling with Lord Nityananda, at that time, Lord Nityananda decided to go to Jagannath Puri to see Mahaprabhu. At this time, Vrindavan Das Thakur had not yet seen Mahaprabhu. He had never taken darshan of Mahaprabhu. And at that time, so he was so excited that he was going to go with Nityananda Prabhu to see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in Jagannath Puri. So they had just left Navadvip, and they were on the way to Puri. And then they came to a village of a place known as Denur, which is currently known as Bardhaman district. In that place there was an associate of Mahaprabhu, his name was Rambir. Anyway, so he was there, and Mahaprabhu was, Lord Nityananda was passing by, so he stopped at this devotee's house. And this devotee was so excited, he prepared such a big feast. And Lord Nityananda ate so much that, he got some indigestion. And he had an upset stomach, so he asked for a haritaki. So Vrindavan Das Thakur by this time was serving him, so he knew that the Lord wanted haritaki, and like how when we are serving our gurus or some senior devotee, we notice their habits, what they like, and then we offer them. Like that, he knew what Lord Nityananda would ask for this. So he had some haritakis in his pocket. He kept some haritakis in his pocket. And so when Lord Nityananda said, Vrindavan Das, can you get me some haritaki? I've eaten so much. So Vrindavan Das Thakur immediately removed from his pocket and presented it to Nityananda Prabhu. And as soon as he presented it to Lord Nityananda, he asked, how come you brought it so fast? You were so quick. So he said that, my Lord, I knew that you will have it, so I kept with me 2-3 pieces, just in case you needed them. And immediately Lord Nityananda Prabhu not rejected him, but he was told to remain in Denur and not travel with him anymore. Because Lord Nityananda was also like a sannyasi and he wanted to travel, but he saw that Vrindavan Das Thakur had this mentality of saving for the next day. Or, what's the right word? Accumulating. And so, noticing this, immediately Lord Nityananda said, you can't travel with me anymore. But this was, again, blessings in disguise. This was blessings in disguise, because at that time, even though Vrindavan Das Thakur had not met Lord Chaitanya, but Lord Nityananda empowered him to write the Chaitanya Bhagavat. And this Chaitanya Bhagavat was is the book that Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur has written purports, and Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur wanted his disciples to read this book 100 times. 100 times. And he wanted and he predicted that devotees will learn, Westerners will come and learn Bengali to relish Chaitanya Bhagavat. Chaitanya Bhagavat is actually very, very sweet. So Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami writes in Chaitanya Charitamrita, Vrindavana dasa pare koti namaskar, ache grante kari tenho tarila smara samsar. I offer millions of obeisances unto the feet of Vrindavan Das Thakur. No one else could write such a wonderful book for the deliverance of fallen souls. This is Vrindavan Das Thakur wrote this. He was inspired personally by Lord Nityananda. As we already know that Vrindavan Das Thakur was born after Mahaprabhu's taken sannyas. He has never seen Mahaprabhu before. He's never had his darshan. But Lord Nityananda appeared and in his heart and revealed Mahaprabhu's pastimes to Vrindavan Das Thakur, his childhood pastimes. And it took him very long to write this. He wrote many volumes, and he stopped after Mahaprabhu's sannyas. So all Mahaprabhu's pastimes, of his childhood pastimes, and all the Sankirtan, the beginning of the Sankirtan movement, all those pastimes are narrated in the Chaitanya Bhagavat. And then Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami continues from where he left, which is after the sannyas part, where Mahaprabhu is staying in Jagannath Puri, and then he elaborates all the teachings of Mahaprabhu in Puri, whatever happened in Puri, and the South India tour, and all these other things. So lots of things were revealed to Vrindavan Das Thakur like that, and after some time, Vrindavan Das, there was another great Vaishnava, Lochan Das Thakur, who also wrote, Actually, Vrindavan Das Thakur's book was known as Chaitanya Mangal. He wrote it as Chaitanya Mangal. And Lochan Das Thakur had also written this book, and it was also known as Chaitanya Mangal. So on the request of Narayani Devi, she requested Vrindavan Das Thakur to change the book's title. So, and then Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur is considered to be Vyasadeva because it is said, Bhagavad Krishna Lila Varnila Veda Vyas Chaitanya Lila Vyas Vrindavana Das. That Vyasadeva, he wrote Srimad Bhagavatam, Krishna's pastimes. The same Vyasadeva is Vrindavan Das because he wrote all Mahaprabhu's pastimes, especially his childhood pastimes. And Kavi Karna Purna also writes in Gaura Ganodesha Dipika that Vrindavan Das Thakur took up the mood of two personalities. One is Vyasadeva. He wrote the Chaitanya Mangal, Chaitanya Bhagavat. But he also was Krishna's friend. And he's Krishna's friend, and his name was Kusumapida. That was Krishna's name. And these are the he was one of the main Ashtasakhas. Like we have the Ashtasakis of Krishna and Radharani, like that we have Ashtasakhas of Krishna and Balaram. And therefore, this connection of Krishna, of Vrindavan Das Thakur and Lord Nityananda, this is how they were connected, because he was a Sakha of Lord Balaram. So the lessons that we can in Chaitanya Bhagavat, there are so many benedictions actually given by Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur. Every chapter he finishes writing, he gives a benediction. Whoever reads this pastime will get such and such benefit. But the ultimate benefit given by Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur in the Chaitanya Bhagavat is Ata eva bhaja loka chaitanya nityananda kandi be samsara dukha pabe premananda. He gives benediction that therefore, O people, worship Chaitanya and Nityananda. All your material sufferings will be destroyed and you will attain the bliss of pure love. This is benediction given by Sri Vrindavan Das Thakur. So, Vrindavan Das Thakur, though Chaitanya Bhagavat is mainly the pastimes of the Lord, but if one wants to really imbibe the qualities of Vaishnavas and how to become a proper Vaishnava, then Chaitanya Bhagavat is the book that reveals the nature of a devotee, nature of devotee, and also how to the mood of a devotee. And he's written very, very strong statements also, very strong statements, especially amongst dealing with devotees. They're very intense, so I would not like to share them here. really intense. But from the life of lessons from Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur, we can understand that bhakti does not depend on age or birth. Vrindavan Das Thakur was born, and from a very young age, he surrendered himself to Lord Nityananda from a very young age, and through that surrender, he was empowered. He was empowered by Lord Nityananda, and as I mentioned, he wrote some strict behaviors of Vaishnava etiquette. So what we can learn from that is we should be bold in truth, yet humble in our dealings. He never took credit for his writings, but instead he said that this Chaitanya Bhagavat is actually narrated by Lord Nityananda, and I'm just a puppet in the hands of Lord Nityananda. And scriptures are a means of liberation. He's given lots of benedictions that one who reads the Chaitanya Bhagavat will get liberation. And respect among Vaishnavas. So like this, Vrindavan Das Thakur is the embodiment of Vaishnava qualities, and we pray to him for his mercy. There's a nice prayer, maybe you might want to recite after me. O Hai Vrindavana Das, Nityanandera Das, Tomara Vakye Ache, Shuddha Prema Vilas. O Vrindavan Das, servant of Nityananda, in your words reside the divine Leela of pure love. Bless us with faith in Gaura and Nityananda and strength to preach their glories. Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur ki. Today is Vrindavan Das Thakur's disappearance day, so he left his divine body in Sri Vrindavan Dham, and his samadhi is in one of those samadhi areas, 64 samadhi places. Yeah. So I would like to actually end this class by singing a bhajan, so we can get the mercy of Lord Nityananda. Yeah, sure. You want to put that? Okay, Nitai Pada Kamala, did you sing it by any chance? No, you didn't. Okay, good. Nitai pada kamala koti chandra shushitala Nitai pada kamala koti chandra shushitala Nitai pada kamala koti chandra shushitala Jai Chaya Jagat Juraj Jai Chaya Jagat Juraj Heno Nitai Bine Bhai Radha Krishna Paite Drida Kori Dharonitai Pai Drida Kori Dharonitai Pai Say sambandha nahi jar Brita janma gelota She pashu boro durachar Nitai nabo lila mukhe Majilo samsara sukhe Vidya kule ki poribeta Vidya kule ki koribeta Ahankare mata hoya nitai pada pasariya असत्येरा सत्य कोरि माने असत्य रे सत्य कोरि माने निताय च न होबे ब्रजे राधा कृष्ण पावे निताय करुणा होबे ब्रजे राधा कृष्ण पावे धरो निताय चरण दुखाने धरो निताय धरो निताय चरण दुखाने निताय चरण सत्यताहार सेवक नित्य निताय चरण निताय पद सद करो आशा निताय नरोत्तम बड़ दुखी निताय मोरे कर सुखी नरोत्तम बड़ दुखी नरोत्तम बड़ दुखी निताय मोरे कर सुखी नरोत्तम बड़ दुखी राखो रंग चरणेर पासा राखो राखो रंग चरणेर पासा जय नित्यानंद राम नित्यानंद राम नित्यानंद राम जय नित्यानंद राम